There we go. And she'll join the cat boy. Meow.
Meow.
Got him. There we go. Oh. My brain is not working well today. I've just got this sense of foreboding dread. I don't know where it came from. Oh yeah, we're here. Okay. Okay. So we are looking just at the MSQ tonight. We're not going to be doing raid stuff. How close am I to having to do Crystal Tower? Do you know? Because I know that's coming up like at some point. Oh no, Tevik's got COVID. That is unfortunate. A lot of people I know are getting COVID again right now. It's just before Heavensward? Okay. Okay, let's go turn this bad boy in.
You're currently at the start of patch 2.4. At the end of 2.5.5, it's going to force you into it.
Oh, okay, so don't worry about it. We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, you're not too close.
Where the fuck? You. Full-time guard. Come here, you green bean bitch. Alright. We've been expecting you, sir. Please take your ease inside and I shall summon the others. Ah, that's worrying. There's a dialogue to enter. Voice acting.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Don't be so agitated.
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. The territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury? All our precautions were for naught?
Interesting. Yeah, he's a tall green bean boy. He's a juicy green bean boy. It's good to be at least starting. Oh, hello. It's good to at least be starting those conversations, like Alphino said. God, his smarminess is going to cost us an ally eventually, I'm sure. He's got a little bit of an ego on him. It's annoying, and it has been. So it's interesting is that we're probably getting it up under that guy's thumb, right? There's no way that ends up being a good relationship, but still. Alright, what do you got for me? Just when we were starting to make progress. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's Toll of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Now we still have Mushboy. Where's he at? Come here. Oh, he's over there. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Harshafant, and we should, oh god, and find out what he has learned. I would say it's progress. I would say that, you know, we're getting something in return for this. It's not a favor one way or the other. It's an exchange. It definitely will work to the long-term benefit that we have any relations at all, not just useful ones. Am I supposed to go this way? I am. My ankles. Okay. Let's go see what we got over here. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you would be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Toll as it was passing through Boulder Downs. 'Twas an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant, every knight was slain, every crate seized. Then as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. 'Twould be an Twould be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route. A knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. Quite. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush would be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly, as Lord Harshafant said, lest crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack for discerning hidden truths. Why did you go and inspect the ambush site in person? Excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their findings. Okie dokie. Or should I say, my dick? Oh, there's Cat. Didn't see you there. So small. Okay, let's figure out where that is. Just down the way. Okay, we might as well just fly down there. We could go north from Mordona. I bet that would be probably faster, honestly. Crossing all of Revenant's Toll to get there. I love when he just glides. Yes, no need to fly. Don't work so hard. There we go.
Them tiny wings.
They twice so hard. There we go. We'll see how this all develops, but I'm just curious. You know, it's what
fat booty.
He's very chunky. The whole thing is like, it's too early for us to start making predictions. They'd just be like a wild goose chase predictions as to what's going to happen, you know? But it's interesting to see how the relationship is going to form between the two nations at this point. I say the two nations. The Scions are increasingly useful to people. He seems... Oh, God, fuck. He seems friendly, the tall boy. I forget his name. There we go. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for... Eh? Lord Harshafant bid you speak with us. Then you must be... Oh. Beg your pardon, Scion. Bitch, did you look at me and think I was anyone other than the savior of the earth? Come on now. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tipped the wagon for good measure, even. Whole thing's a bit odd, if you ask me. Would have been easier to just steal it, though a damn sight harder to conceal it. Reckon they'll come prepared. Reckon they came prepared, probably with wagons of their own hidden away off. But pay no heed to my ramblings. Absent of proof 'tis naught but speculation. Might be as the squire receiving care at the observatorium could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack. Not that his presence amounted to much. Alright, back over here. Let's see. Oh, the dodo again. Nice. Do we just go to the top and run down? I think that's what we do. Oh, meow.
Meow.
There we go. The fucking cat. Here we go. Let's get on down there. Fly to the top and run. Oh, jeez.
He screamed.
It's not even in the tower. Okay. This way. Inside? Ooh, perhaps. Not inside. Up. Oh. Inside? Yes. Surviving squire. Hello, friend. You've come to ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance of the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Oh. Pilgrims remarked them as lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Okay, come on, listen, you're not writing a romance novel. Just a young girl, I thought, some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same, that's why we did draw her so close. They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek. Then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I didn't know what happened till I saw the snow turn red. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but took a blow to the head. And by the time I came to, the others were dead and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I mean, they'd have killed me, so I just lay still and listened. Iceheart's people spoke of deliverance and resurrection, and they spoke of Shiva. Yeah, I figured it might be Shiva. It's going to be good to see her return. I mean, not, but you know. Final Fantasy X me is definitely excited to see Shiva again. It's been a while. The dodo again, by the way. Nice. Getting dodo 3 times in a row is... well, they got like 3 mounts. A third of a third of a third. There we go.
I think that was the only thing with 12 that I was kind of a little bit disappointed with, is just not having the same traditional summons.
Yeah, what, did we get summons in 12? I don't remember.
Yeah, they just, like, they replaced your party members, but it was like Bellius and Matthias.
Oh, that's right, the quickenings. Yeah, Belias and Matthias. Ah, you've returned.
So, like, you didn't get Shiva in 12.
What news have you for us? It seems the Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Is that a jar of pickles? My man. Have you not read a single line of the... oh god. In Gridania. Wow. Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scripture so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saint of heretics. Wait, you say she is their patron saint? Oh no, it all makes sense now. Lord Hashafant, what was the caravan's cargo? If I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge had requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Do you not see? The Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva as a beast tribe would primal. Oh my god, I can't talk tonight. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Haurchefant, would you agree that discretion is of paramount concern? Of course. Why, of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Halfino. The signs of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Revenant Toll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of this summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I'm sure you would not miss this for the world. Add one more primal under my belt, I'll do it. Just collect that bitch's head and put it right there. Just tie it up. There we go. Yo, I'm actually fairly close to leveling all of a sudden. Last time I looked, we were like right there, and now bam. Okay. The persistent attacks on our caravans seemed little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks, of course. Now they have my undivided attention. After apprising Menphilia of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, pray join me in the White Brim front. Since the incident of Snowcloak, the Knights of the House of... Oh god, do and die, for fuck's sake. Have redoubled the reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help us to determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord... Oh god... Driamont. It's just Driamont, right? Oh, fuck off. The French pronunciations are killing me. You should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there then. Good? Good. Okay, off we go. Is that Umbreon? Nice. Everyone's just hanging out. Yeah, we got a whole expansion of them. I'm dreading it. I seriously am dreading it. I'm not going to pronounce any of them right. It's... Ugh. It's going to be suffering. The entire way through. That's okay. I should have studied fucking French. I'd have a cat's chance in hell at doing this.
The only important ones are Aymeric, Haurchefant, and Alphino.
I think I got those.
Wow, how could you forget Alizé?
Well, I mean...
Okay. If I never talk to this asshole again, I'll be happy. He's a douche every time we talk to him. Red Alphino. It is Red Alphino. Hey, Silver. The Signs of the Seventh Dawn wish to join the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Oh, not a douche. Wow. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We are all oars. We're all oars, dude. Better start rowing. We are all ears, Lord. How the fuck... How do you pronounce this asshole's name? I refuse to continue.
I have no idea, but my best guess would be Driamont.
Driamon.
Oh. Better than anything I would do. That's for sure. Driamon. Okay. Sounds like a Digimon. A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at Snowcloak, the selfsame frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I have heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to White Brim Front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you will agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. It would be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Amric. And so it begins, my friend, though I dare say it will prove an all too brief collaboration. Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be subtler means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Mayhap Lord Drigamon has one in mind. Sure. Maybe. Why is Alphino in such high command of everything all of a sudden? He's loving being a boss, being a little bossy bitch. Heretic mage, definitely super evil. Nice boots, dude. My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there's aught else you would have us do, pray speak and it shall be done. Okay. Wait a minute. Is that the same? Wait a minute. Looks like a different quest. Oh. Is this a different quest? No. I think this is. You rejoice with us to know that the battle for the stone...
Yes.
Okay. The battle for the Stone Vigil has finally begun. The first wave has already breached the outer defenses and entered the keep. As depraved a foe as the Dravanians are, they have certain cunning. The palace teems with unbelievers who gladly embrace death merely to deny us the fulfillment of advance. We came to slay dogs and are bled by nits. There are graver matters still. After our first wave stormed the keep, the enemy sealed the breach behind them. The Vigil headgate is now a welter of molten iron and stone sharp as a headman's axe. We can no longer send reinforcements by land. The danger is great, but we must go by air. I shall lead the second wave and would have you join to strengthen ours. Oh god. Sir Nathalin awaits you near the Stone Vigil itself. I shall join you as soon as I have seen to the airships. Oh, now we can talk to him about this, okay. Little bitch. It seems as though we are always one step behind, one quarry ever just beyond our reach. Although I would like to believe that the tables are about to turn, I must confess to having certain doubts. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yet oh my god! But it could yet yield the self-same result. Fortunately, we're not without other options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor... Oh god. Guillaume. We have not. The mystery of how the heretics remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as have the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in White Brim Front. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, he will have taken note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. There we go. Dirty diddles! The man's watch is to end soon, at which point he must report to Sir... What? Jean-Tremont, I think, in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Should he meet with a heretic, do not interfere. Simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. Okie dokie, time for a little bit of recon, a little bit of stalking. We've been stalked enough to know how to do it ourselves. I'd say pretty effectively. There we go. Brian, you're fucking relentless. Poor Yiz.
Yiz is a bitch.
Yiz knows what he signed up for.
He signed up explicitly for this.
And before Yiz does good posting. The suspected heretic leaves through the southwest gate. Off we go. Alright, good deal. Over... Oh, is it this? Discreetly, right? I'd say we're discreet enough. The suspected heretic follows the road east. Oh. Well, back on our bullshit. Let's go. It's dodo time. Can I stay on my mount? No, I can't. He heads south. I'm being led into an ambush. All right. Back to Chocobo. He didn't have enough screen time. I'm being super led into an ambush. There we go. Unless. Brian's gonna give me away. There we go. Not reading that. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall, why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duty is to the... Huh? Bloody echo, lower your voice so they hear you in White Brim Front. Yes, of course. The Temple Knights are blah 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 in Snowcloak. This is what you bring me. We already knew about that. Our comrades in Boulder Downs will use the tunnels. Dead before they know what's happening. Nevertheless, if you waste my time again, is that clear? Huh. The chainmail ear cups. I hate them. Fucking chainmail cups. Oh, it's ridiculous. They would just pinch your ear the whole time. They would just pinch. It's what chainmail does. That would be horrible. That would be miserable. That's why you wear shit under the chainmail so it does not pinch you. Okay, down we go. Coming in hot. Oh, Jesus. Back up here again. I never want to talk to this guy again. Ever. Long as I live. I'm tired climbing these fucking towers, dude. Alright, here we go. Yeah, they probably do have something like wool ear cups under them, but like it's so much structure just to let the ears poke out. Like, just get used to having them folded back, man. It isn't that hard. It's so prissy. It's so prissy. Having their precious little ear cups. But they won't make Vieira ear cups. That's some bullshit. Vieira just get to suffer. We can't wear hats. Put Dreamon into the punishment barrel with Mommy Miyun. Yes. Get rid of them. My goob! Look at him. He's so precious. Well, did your investigation bear fruit? Yes. I see. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you could have heard their words more clearly. Yet, the few snatches you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operation and confident that they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is key to our plans that they be rooted out and put to the sword. There we go. I'm just taking the Allegan pieces every time. Like, I don't think there's any reason for me to take anything else. All the gear has been just garbage the entire time. We have long suspected that the heretics use a network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected. Given what you overheard, I fear the Snowcloak may be riddled with such passageways. And that the heretics in Boulder Downs are planning to use them to take our forces unawares. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to happen. A contingent of House Durandire Knights are on patrol in the area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. But knowing nothing of our enemy's numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure that they will be sufficient. It would put my mind at ease if you would consent to assist my knights with the search. I know they would take courage from the presence of a storied warrior. Here we go. Pray rendezvous with them at Boulder Downs. If Haloni. If Halone is kind, we may catch these heretics before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy. The lives of our allies are at stake. Oh no, Shiva's getting summoned. We know this, right? Like, we're all on the same page. Everyone knows that Shiva's getting summoned, and then we're gonna kick her frozen ass. Shove a stick up her ass and turn her into a lollipop. There we go. It's gonna happen. Alright, we are looking for... Where's First Blood? It's down here. It's not that far. Don't teleport, idiot. Alright, chocobo time. Wonder if we can just get over the rock. Oh, that's very tall rock. There we go. Let's see if we're able to get over this. Oh, barely. Ah, oh, Jesus. Ah. Sneeze boy. Ah. Oh boy. Well, this looks awful. Well, I think I'm late. Okay. Well, you get to die. You stop that. Any healers? No. Look at you. Casting magic like you're gonna have anything to kill me with. You stop that. Paralyzed. Just fucking shoot him. There we go. That I stand in as AoE, I don't even know. Nice. Again? Get your ass kicked a second time. If you all came together, you might have a chance of killing me. But that's a harsh maybe. There we go. Right now, all you're doing is tickling me. And even then, not very well. Well, that's a shame. They're all dead. There we go. Am I supposed to... Oh, I need to kill... Oh, Jesus. I need to kill these guys for the hunt log. The hunt log never ends. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what do we got there? Just heading back now. I want to get to the meat of this. I hate when we're in the exposition phase. You know, when we're just getting to meet new characters, you know, we don't really know anything that's going on. I mean, we're past the exposition, but still. Welcome back for nice. You didn't explode. That's good. Good deal. I want to get into the meat of it, you know. I want the fucking stairs. God damn it, dude. I want to get to the phase of the story where we're actually like in the real meat of it. Where we're talking about more complex shit than this. Like we know what's gonna happen. Like we're gonna investigate. Eventually, we're gonna get fairly close. We're gonna get right up to them, and then they're gonna summon Shiva, and then we kill Shiva. There we go. My knight sent no word of your coming. What has happened? What is that? What is that in your hand? Here, take this. Now don't use it. Take this. They were all dead, yo. By the Fury, those were the veterans with years of service. And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered and... No, we've not met the men to spare, not now. Not while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not of sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. There must be others. And I'll wager they are on their way to Snowcloak as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the traitor you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. The parchment you recovered is a timetable of the guardsmen's watches at the outpost in Snowcloak. The traitor was stationed there long before he aroused our suspicions. Would that we could have caught him sooner. With this information, the heretics would know when the watch was weakest. They could use their tunnels with impunity and prepare the ambush. The timetable is not changed, you see. Of course, it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. House Durandire must send reinforcements, even if it means withdrawing knights from the Stone Vigil. I can see no other way of safeguarding the lives of our allies. Like, we've found an entrance to one of their tunnels. Why are we not just charging down with, like, full force? Just get down there. Time is of the essence. While my knights may make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere their swords are drawn. But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and tell Sir Emmerich everything we have discovered. Why is he not here? He should be here where it's cozy. Climbing up 69 goddamn flights of stairs. Oh my god, I thought it'd be faster to go out on the roof. Why is he all the way down there? Sir Emmerich is a bit of a Chad, it turns out. Right, here we go. No, we're gonna fly. We're definitely gonna fly. It's an upskirt stair climb. Damn it, dude. Okay. Oh, hello, friends. We got a catboy here. And a car. Mico, this is a welcome surprise. Perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have not yet uncovered any hidden... There's going to be an ambush. You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. Has Commander Levieur been informed? The Braves must be made aware. Oh boy. Oh, we brought fucking Lalafell? These are the experts we brought on board? Alphino was just like, I demand to be the tallest. I suppose that's one way of doing it. Field trip. There we go.
I'm stalking is.
Aren't we all? It must be here, I'm certain of it. Why else would they go to such great lengths to defend Snowcloak? 'Tis but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we be... Oh, Jesus, fuck you, Alphino. Jesus Christ. Forewarned though we be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Confound it, this is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our own skins when we should be rightly... Oh, fuck off. When we should rightly be straining every sinew to find her and stop those damnable summoning. There she is. Oh, come here, girl. Oh, there she is. We've been waiting for you to... Oh, they thought it was her. No. That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride, Ida. There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Levieur. Oh, I got it right. What a guess. Oh, no. No, let me take a drink first. This is going to be a lot of goblin. There's been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured an entrance. We've secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels after stopping the enemy breaking the surface. But that's not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha! Just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Summon the others. We're going in. See, I figured we should. A moment, Alphino. Fucking Papalimo. Oh. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we enter the tunnel? For all we know, they could be funneling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be more a hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. One bunny with a bow could fit. A change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir Emmerich and keep the heretics at bay here, you will go wherever that tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so see that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many or Papalimo will sulk. Sure. Maybe 3 more, perhaps? Oh, that's a panda. And a cat boy. Look at the pig. Oh, it's adorable. Okay. The gang's all here. Oh, dude, there's a Yiz. Nice whale. Big, thick boy. All right. I'm headed this way. Talk to Stalwart Temple Knight. Nice helmet, dude. The entrance to the tunnel, sir? It's just over there. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we would have never noticed it. Per Sir Emmerich's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. Oh, and there's Murgo. Nice. Dressed like a playboy little bitch. Oh. What dis? Oh, interesting. So this is, okay, Snowcloak. Good deal. Well, I suppose we can just run in with whoever's here. Let me grab Cat. I suppose that's why I figured there might be something coming up with it. Stop fucking dancing, you bitch. Invite to party. Invite to party. We'll kick out, let's see. Where's Murgo? Where's that little bitch? Where's he off to now? You can't trust that little hooker. He's going to be... Oh, as he is. Invite to party. He's already been invited. Accept the summons, you slut. I don't see where Murgo is. Okay. Oh, he is declines. Okay, so we... Just depends if Murgo wants to join. He is just so cute with the thigh dress. Let me see. Okay, I do not see a Murgo. So I guess we'll just go with this. We have exactly enough. Yeah, let's do it. Let's run some Snow Cloak. Though we need a tank. And it ain't me. So fight amongst yourself. There we go. And Bjeren will take. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Ready. Check. Just drop some shit into my keyboard. Ew. Okay. There we go. There's a cat. Okay, we got it. Let's do it. Dungeon time. This should be good. It's not going to, like, accomplish anything, right? Because we know how this has to play out. There's no way that Shiva doesn't get summoned. We haven't even seen Iceheart. Say that again, bitch. See what happens?
No, she's fisty. She's here to fist everything.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, cat monk?
I'm very, very fisty.
Tiny fist. You're gonna needle them to death. There we go. It says that they take 5 years to master the 1-inch punch, but it's all Cat has.
I can't be a monk. I need more than 1 inch.
I'm tiny but fierce.
My goob! Ooh, Umbreon is a brave boy. There we go. Yeah, Kat was boxing Fern yesterday, so now she's got something to prove. Oh, a Sprig boy too. There we go. Just a random Ibex. It's National Geographic in this dungeon. We got a little bit of everything. Peloton, I did it. We saved maybe, what, 5 seconds over the course of the entire dungeon by using Pelotons effectively. I'm not convinced it's worth it. I think it's just one of those, it's like an OCD thing. It doesn't actually help, it just makes you feel better. There we go. There we go. Nice. Fucking murdered.
Lalafell stand on table to feel tall. Bards use Peloton in dungeons to feel fast.
It's not wrong. Oh, cute polar bear. There we go. Get him down. If this were a real bear, the arrows would just get like stuck in its fur, not even touch skin. Then it'd just get pissed off. And would eat all of us. Starting with Cat. Let's get rid of the dungeon. I don't want to see the map. Or let's focus the bomb down, because that could be a problem. I think. I don't know.
Also meow at me if you want boss strats.
I'll meow when we get to the room, I think. Turns out the bomb was not a problem. At all. Oh, wow, he's a big chunky boy. Alright, we're just doing this. Alright. Let's get some dots on him. There we go. Let's do Alt 4 and 5. I don't remember why we do them, but they're... Hey, hold on now. You stop that. Look, I need to go after the frostbite. Ooh. It's nasty. Well, that's cool. Zoom out a little bit. There's a lot to look at. I'm way far away from my friends. Let's get a little closer to our friends. There we go. Stop running away from me. There we go. Guess we'll do either song. Oh yeah, we need our fucking debuffs. There we go. Ooh, I barely got out of that, damn. There we go. I like having the percentage on there, that's nice. Wow, what a bitch. I'll take that loot. Will I? Do I want this? Fuck. I don't know. Turn it in for seals, I guess. Another goob. So many goobs. Adorable, I love them. They're ganging up on Cat. This is a nice chill dungeon so far. Damn it. Everyone help! I try so hard! There we go. Oh, this is gonna be a nice AoE. This is... That feels nice. Yeah, I like the music so far. Very chill. Cat just running into aggro. Super aggro cat. There we go. Punch him good. Oh, nice. I mean, this would be hell to have to actually live in. Like, let's be real. This would be a fucking nightmare. Why are they punching me? I haven't done anything wrong. You stop that. There we go. I didn't expect to get more dungeons tonight, but that's nice. Oh, big dude. Alright, good luck us. There we go. We got our dots up, we got our song going. Let's do this as well. We're doing alright over here. Get the Sprig boys. Because focusing ads is a good idea, right?
Only kill the Frostbound.
Okay. The Sprig boys are good boys. Of course. Okay, time for dots. There we go. Got them back up. You remember this dungeon in your sleep? Nice, you must have run it a lot. It's my first time through. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, we'll just eat this one. There we go. Oh, our song is done. There we go. Let's do this. I don't know how close nearby is that I need to be. Because I think this song, the armies pay on. I need to be close to allies. I don't know how close though. I want them to get the buffs. Here we go. Let's get our buffs back up. Or dots. There we go. Not on the other side of the room. I think I can do that. You. Come here. This guy's not so rough. Oh my god, I hate the tab cycling there. You can help me out, but don't need it. Thanks, though. I got plenty of help when it's needed. Gotcha is alright. Good deal. Okay, we'll just eat this one and put our dots back on. I've almost actually kept up with my dots this time. This has been pretty good. There we go. I got that ring I didn't want. Hell yeah. Yeah. Relax, Neo. Enjoy the radio, Mico, as we go through the post-ARR stuff. We're what, 2.4 are we in? There we go. I like to stand in Narnia, unfortunately. I like to be as far away as I possibly can because I figure it's gonna not get me killed. But then again, I don't know shit, so.
2.4, yeah.
Okay. Let's kill these guys. Beginning of 2.4, got it. Have you considered limiting the battle effect of other players so there's not so much going on the stream? I have thought about that, and then I thought, I like the pretty colors. So I end up just leaving it on. I don't know, there in the 8-man fights that we had when we were doing the raid night a couple nights ago, or last night, fuck me, I can't remember. It all bleeds together. There were times where I couldn't tell what the fuck was going on. But I still like the colors. I like seeing it. Yeah, it might be too much when we get to the Alliance raids, who knows? I'm already at a stage where I'm gonna spend 2 or 3 attempts at the fight just figuring out kind of what's what, which are the AoEs of my allies and which are the AoEs of the enemies, and deciding which ones need to be dodged and shit. It's just gonna take time to learn that stuff. I figured anything I need to be able to see is going to be on a hotbar somewhere. I'm not gonna need to be able to actually see anything. I kind of like seeing the clusterfuck, to be honest. I mean, the absolute clusterfuck is enjoyable to watch. I hate killing Spriggans. Oh, hello. I guess I'll get rid of this one. You stop whacking me. What's wrong with you? There we go. I feel like I should put dots on this guy. He's gonna live long enough. Let me get the Spriggan. But the Gator's almost dead. Oh, never mind. He's down. Okay. I think Cat kicked his ass. There we go. Whoa. This is the first time I'm seeing this guy. The hell? Ew. Ooh, don't kill me. Oh, we're fine. I'm gonna put a dot on him just because I hate him. He's so nasty. Oh, that's his, okay, it's his pants. Okay, what was his skin? Ugh. It's still nasty. Why would you choose to wear this? This guy has no fashion sense and deserves to die as a result. Well, we haven't killed any dragons in a while. I mean, we did spend almost an hour killing one last night, but it's part of the MSQ. We haven't had to touch dragons in a minute. Oh, finally some heretics. I'm gonna spill some human blood. Fuck yeah. He's just getting blasted around. Yeah, I've enjoyed the music of this dungeon a lot so far. Ooh. Well, this looks like a final boss room. Anything I should know?
Follow the Catboy.
Always.
Safety circle.
It's like a flotation device.
I'm not zoning in until Mico's out of his cutscene.
Umbreon is no fucking chill, dude. He just goes for it. There we go. I'm gonna stand near the safety circle as best I can. And hope that's good enough to survive. He's going down pretty
We're
fast.
in Snowcloak, though. Everything here is chill.
Ugh. There we go. Don't die, ho, thanks. That's the kind of encouragement that gets me through things like this. The hard times. Hello? Okay. No ads so far. He's about to hit 50% though. I imagine something's going to change here. Ooh, stop that. Come on now. I'm trying to get my dots back on you. Asshole. No, don't do it. Okay. See, I'm fine and then shit. Okay. I've been scooped. There we go. Every time I get scooped. I just have to stick to his hip, okay? We got separated, man. AoE's made me panic. Oh, I'll run this way. How did I not get hit by that? Oh, Umbreon's eating both of those. Nice. Is this dots gone? Did they just ran out? It's fine. He's got 5% left. I don't give a shit. I'm not dotting into 5% HP. Huh? We did it.
Scoop
Nice.
was actually legit.
What was?
The yank that I did was to get behind that ice pillar because he does an AoE. That's why Cat got her ass absolutely chomped.
I didn't even notice. I wasn't paying attention to Cat's ass. Unfortunately. But thank you for the rescue. It was deemed that she would be okay, but I would not. Are we doing good? Umbreon is got no fucking chill.
I know what I'm getting into.
We know that you have a history of getting your ass eaten by wolf dick. What? I already possess one of that. Okay, well fine, y'all can have it. Yeah, GG. It's fun. I love running the dungeon content with us. I like being squished. I like getting rescued.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light. Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am.
Yeah, I figured by her clothes that she was... Nope, I was wrong.
I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart. This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good.
If it was... I'm pretty sure that the Ishgardians would be more than happy if what you were saying was not bullshit. If it would bring the end of the Dragon-Man War, I'm pretty sure they'd be down for that. But here we are, and you're doing this shit all on your own. That's not for the greater good.
For Eorzea. For Hydaelyn.
No. I am Hydaelyn's boy. You don't tell me what Hydaelyn wants. We finally get an introduction into the antagonist here, which is nice, right? We finally get to really see what's going on. We have a motivation, we have an identity. It doesn't, like, we all know, though, what has to happen is Shiva has to get summoned because it's the only way we get that fight, right? We have to get that fight. They're not going to keep that away from us. So we know. But still, it's interesting that they're trying to do a villain who is going to have complex motives, and it's going to be one of those things where it's like, but she could be right. She's not. It's an interesting situation where you have whenever any writer tries to do this, you have an antagonist where they're posed in a way that makes it where you're not sure if you're on the right side of the issue. And it's always an interesting thing to see them attempt. But I'm not interested, I'm not really interested in that because it always, like, we can clearly see the flaws in her plan, like, instantly, and just be like, point out, be like, nope, that's bullshit. But of course we can't have that conversation. Hello, Dirty Diddles again. Good to see you. Also, it's time. New minion, new season. Oh, we got the baby Sprig. Nice. I love him. He's so happy. Okay. That took longer than I expected. What news, Mico? Watch him drop. Yeah, there he goes. That's my favorite. So good. So Iceheart is but a pseudonym. Not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they will find even a... What? Mayhap they will even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for the fight against the heretics? I do, Neo. English degree and a lot of experience with literature analysis. I taught English for a few years. I tutor it now. I have aspirations of writing myself, so I've done a whole lot of digging into narrative structures, patterns. Part of what we're doing here is I'm going through the MSQ for Final Fantasy, and as we're going, I'm doing literary analysis on it. Hopefully avoiding spoilers and things like that as much as possible, and doing things like predictive analysis and breaking down the plot structure as we encounter things, yelling at plot holes when we find them. I'm still mad about Thencred. So yeah, we do some analysis as we go through, and it's a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. There we go. This is all brand new to me. I don't have any idea what's coming or what's happening really apart from what we've been shown so far. And I'm not really digging into anything outside of what we're presented in the MSQ. Like I'm not going out of my way to find additional stuff. I'm really only analyzing what we're shown as part of the quest structures. But still, it's been a lot of fun. I'm never gonna let that Thencred plot hole go. It's so bad. It was so bad. It was so unnecessary. It was such a deep assassination of an otherwise likable character. Ugh. Oh well, it's fine. You've written a novel before, nice. There we go. There we go. The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it, too. To all be praised, Mico. We may yet turn the situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. Fucking is. There they go. There we go. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle. Menphilia and Urianger have been busy pursuing the archives of House Fortom, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. Yo, why would Menphilia ever leave the office? She's like the one person who needs to stay put. Alright, what do you got? Angry green bean boy. I'll let that Thencred stuff go when I am buried. She's got a coat. She's so cute. Antecedent. You come to us straight from the archives of House Fortam. I trust your time there proved fruitful. Would that it had. Urianger and I scoured countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with a dragon, the gravest of all sins, according to the Ishgardian faith. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, this was a holy act, the blessed union of man and dragon. How such a thing could even be possible is quite another question. Suffice it to say, I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer to the archives of House Fortam. Listen, I'm not going to lift my nose to trying to fuck some dragons, okay? My problem with it is I ain't seen one fuckable dragon. Not one. So, did she find, like, the Bachelor of Dragons? Did she find the one eligible dragon? Because I ain't seen one fuckable dragon. Maybe my standards are too high. Anyway. How such a thing could even be possible is quite another question. Suffice it to say, I very much doubt that we'll find a useful answer in the archives of House Fortam. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case one wonders if it's by circumstance or design. You said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves the greater good, yes. But the nuance is a problem, and the fact that she's gone through every possible wrong avenue to achieve her goals is the problem. This is where you can't write a sympathetic villain who is just wrong. You can't write a sympathetic villain who does evil things for the greater good. It doesn't work. People don't empathize with that. They're still a monster. You have to be very careful writing a sympathetic villain because they have to be shown as being very careful or very remorseful of the necessary or the evil that they believe is necessary in order to reach that greater good, because that's what the whole thing is about, right? Kill one to save many, kill few to save many kind of situation, which is still an ethical gray zone at best. When you deal with trying to make a villain, a very clear attempt to make the villain there, the Antichrist, in their religion, very real attempt to make the antagonist there sympathetic, but it doesn't work because she's just a murderer and she's just evil. Like, I don't care if she thinks she's serving the greater good. She's going about it the worst possible way and is therefore bad. Like, if we were to take her plan, we know her plan now. Like, we know what she's trying to do. If we off her and then we pursue the merits of her plan on our own, we'll come to the same possible good conclusion, but we'll do it in a much more ethical way. It's you know, we had the crystals, they were stolen, and everyone was murdered in order to get them. Why not say, yo, we could summon Shiva and she could fuck the dragons for us? Whoa, you know? That's an option, although, you know, maybe there just isn't a chance for that to ever be possible because Shiva is, you know, evil in their eyes. So I don't know, maybe there just isn't a righteous path for her to take, but I don't know. She isn't going to make herself well understood by being evil and doing evil things and then saying, but it's for the greater good. There's another game. God, okay, I can't say that. I'd spoil it. I'd super spoil it, okay? Damn, though, if I got a really good comparison to make. All right, listen. I'm not going to say it, because even naming the game would fucking ruin it. I'm not going to say it. Never mind. Moving. Do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm that the tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. You peruse your foes. Oh, you pursue your foes with less zeal than I had expected, Sir Emmerich. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, that I had expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, it was not by the will... What? Was it not by the will of Helone that your ancestors came to this land? Why they took up arms against the Dravanians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder? Alphino has no tact. He has no tact. He is so unlikable. Like, I figured he would be kind of an asshat, but he would still be endearing. He's just an asshole. He's just straight up an asshole. He has no tact. Who put this guy in charge of all the politics? Like, it's so frustrating to watch him because everyone has given him this power, but he clearly doesn't know what he's doing. Like, we know that he has to get slapped down, right? He's this archetype of the proud know-it-all. What always happens to these characters is that they have to be humiliated. Absolutely humiliated. They have to be taken all the way down to rock bottom so that they can learn humility. And then they build back up their ego, but they earn it. But Alphino, he's just at this point of being unlikable. So we're going to kind of revel when he gets his nose rubbed in the dirt, as he deserves. Because he's so fucking haughty toward everyone. Like, he could just say anything he wants to anybody. It's obnoxious to watch someone who has so much power not really deserve it that much. I don't know. I can't wait to see him hit rock bottom, because at that point, he's going to start becoming likable. We'll see. Push him into a locker. I'm telling you, he needs a swirly. He needs a wedgie. He needs something. He never had friends, and his sister's super likable. That's the thing. It's like, it's not like they're both assholes, and it's just how they were raised. You know, we could yell at Louis Soir at that point, like, what the fuck did you do to these children? But no, it's just Alphino. He's just a dick. There are those who believe that faith is a reunification of free will, that unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor may serve well a knight on the front lines, less so a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. It was a different time, nay, a different era, and scripture tells us only so much. I would that it told us more. I wouldn't be running on the ice, you minty bitch. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. Well, you're super judgy for a child within punching distance. A welcome trait at the negotiating table, to be sure. Less so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. Mayhap he does not truly believe that Iceheart's plan can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Have you not seen the pattern that's been listen, Oh. Of course we're going to fight Shiva. Let's just prepare for the inevitability of it. Shiva was real. A living, breathing woman. Of that there could be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure that they've been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. The sole exception being good King Mughal Mog XII. May his soul rest in peace. The myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Mughals Guard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They're a tribe of outcasts at war with a mighty nation, who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. Is that not placing one's faith in a higher power than what is? Crystals and conviction, Menphalia. They have them both in abundance. Stop running on the ice. Can that truly be all that is required? It's all anyone else needed. My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the Aetherite Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another Aetherite, somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of this second Aetherite, however, they've been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. We need Y'shtola. She's good at this. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her, or prevent. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route, most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let us not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charlotte... what? It's called that? I don't know why I thought it would be called Charlotte. And then the people from it were Charlayans. Never mind. One of our colleagues in Charlayan may be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I dare not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. This whole place just makes me fucking shiver. It's just too cold. Let's get out of here. While Menphilia looks into our Aetherite problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. Ah, here we go. Alphino needs some shit done, and he's going to ask for me. The 3rd unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly despite our numbers. Kurthus is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for the leader's whereabouts. Also, though it is admittedly a selfish request, as they all are with you, Alphino, I believe that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we may also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you, in case you were not aware. Yeah, he's the only smart one wearing ice skates. He and his sister have been wearing ice skates this entire time. Their shoes bother me so much. Good. I knew you would understand. You can appraise you of all the details. It's time for goblins. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatorium. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. The Temple Knights shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. Marco, go to horny jail. Jesus, dude. Fucking Bap. Go to bed, by the way. It's like 4 a.m. over there. Okay. Oh, there you are. There you are, Mico. Commander Levior instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the 3rd hail from Ul'dah, and for a man accustomed to the feel of the sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand. Nary a moment ago I received words that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Danafin Pass. My brothers are already in pursuit. Oh, my braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. Goodbye, Small. Oh, hello, Umbria. Oh, hello, friends. We're just hanging out. All right. Okay. And we're off to Whitebrim. I'm just going to fly on over there. There we go. The fucking owl frog thing bothers me so much. Here we go. Wonderful dodo. Yeah, Alphino's a smart-ass, man. It's just no tact. I can't wait for him to get his nose rubbed in the dirt. I mean, it's coming. It has to, right? I think especially with him having the Crystal Braves, it's kind of his chance to show himself, to prove himself. It needs to go catastrophically wrong. Like, it needs to. We're just waiting for it. The ball needs to drop. Oh. Speaking of which. Those balls, my ankle's on fire. Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted it as I fell. The others went on ahead through Danafin Pass. Hurry and you might catch up. If you aren't sure where to go, look for tracks. The snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. Don't drop your thing in the snow, dude. It could roll. Little sprig boy. Fucking love the Spriggans. They're so cute. Yeah, it definitely feels like a field trip of the Crystal Braves. We got all a lot of Lalafell. I'm a big fan of the headcanon that all the Lalafell are literally children role-playing, and all the adults are just going with it. That is very much my favorite headcanon so far. It's pretty good. It's the only way that I can make the political situation in Ul'dah make any goddamn sense. Why the Sultana is just a puppet. Oh, hi. The tracks lead southeast. Here we go again. Chasing some dudes. I might as well just walk there. Don't aggro on me. There we go. It's nice being level. Oh, we did level. We're level 56 now. Nice. I didn't even notice. We'd been stuck at 55 for so long. Oh, here we go. Why is everyone getting split up? Oh my god. What happened to you? Scion, what are you doing here? The heretics, I'm not sure. There was a great scaled beast in Yujuhase? I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so we did too. Oh, that is so oh my god. Well, the potato is dead. There we go. Am I gonna hit 60 before we hit Heavensward? Oh boy. Maybe. I'm ready for Dancer as soon as we get there. Was I supposed to be building up a bunch of different classes up until this point? Because I've really just been doing Bard. I mean, we got Dragoon and Rogue up to 50, but I don't care to play either of those ever again. Especially Rogue. I just don't give a shit about the Domans, to be honest with you. Okay, you have a staff, which means you die first. Holy shit. Okay, was that me, or was that someone else doing that damage? I'm gonna say it was me, so I feel good, though. Oh shit, they got bought. Nice. How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics' tracks that I almost failed to notice they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. Whoa. Child murder. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest. And lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this. Dude, he's a little badass. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does it not? They can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. Okie dokie. Just sitting out in the freezing tundra, I'm sure they're going to be fine. He can't go to jail, I mean, yeah. There's no juvie, so the kids can just murder whoever they want, you know? If you get killed by a kid, sucks to suck. We just pat him on the head and be like, you're going to be a great warrior someday. Give him a little grilled cheese sandwich. It's fake injuries on him. They're not real injuries. You can't attack the kids back, of course. The most you can do is just, like, grab their hands and just hold them. Just, like, let them dangle. Oh, there you are. Suspicious Kurthan? I'm pretty sure he's literally wearing heretic gear. Why do they wear uniforms? I would not be wearing a uniform at this time. I'm through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those bluecoats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Nice purple facial hair. Fashion is everything. This guy understands. Well, stay with him then if you think you'll fare any better. Oh shit, nice. Now, there's no need for that. I can just run. There are places like this in my homeland. Sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. No, this is not like that. We can shed blood here. Yet your lands ever thirst for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has drunk deep. No, I have done no wrong. Bullshit. None but meet in secrets with heretics. Deny it all you will. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. Cyanide pill? Oh no. Okay, never mind. Fancy meeting you here. Fancy meeting you here? What are you doing in the field? You never do your own grunt work. I presume your work with the Third brought you hither. What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yugiri here and her shinobi, we may have never discovered this connection. I would have been fine never seeing her again, by the way. I do not care about the Domans. It's just... The little Alamegans are more interesting because they're more local. These are like... They're written with like 2 notes. They have 2 notes. They only have 2 things they ever talk about. I'm just so fucking sick of them. I'm so tired of this character. The entire time we had her over the course of like 12 quests or something, she just said the same 2 things over and over again. Apologizing for being a burden and thanking people for solving her problems. Okay. I'm so tired of her. We don't know anything about her personality apart from her diplomatic skills. Which maybe that's supposed to be it, but I'm not endeared to somebody and I can't see anything about her. Like, and I am always going to be suspicious and distrustful of characters that you cannot see their identity, because when it's not that way in real life, but in narratives, if you have a character whose identity is concealed, then their identity is part of the plot. Either the revelation of that identity becomes important, or their identity is going to be assumed by somebody else, and then we deal with it's an imposter again for like the 4th time, you know? Everything she represents to me is just bad writing waiting to happen. It hasn't happened yet. There's nothing wrong with her, but it's bad writing waiting to happen. Yeah. We do see she has a dragon tail, and these might as well be horns, who knows? Or she's got extremely long ears and ear cups. It's interesting that they did make ear cups for her, what are very likely her horns. Although it's interesting, I don't remember seeing anyone else that has horns shaped like this. I don't know, though. We'll see. Master Alphino is too kind. I fear my people... See this? She's just constantly thanking people and then apologizing. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for this spy. Well, you're here, aren't you? We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. Does Fern have those same horns? It just feels like these stick out really far compared to the horns that I've seen so far, the ones that point forward or go up or something. I haven't seen these. Then again, I haven't stared at a lot of dragons, you know? There we go. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very peculiar set of skills. Skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. There we go. That is most generous offer, Lady Yugiri. One which I would gladly accept. He's so tiny! Look at him! You could fit him in your purse. And then he would just sit there like biting it and telling you how to live your life and judging you. Fucking alpha. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far and shall always be watching. Comforting thought. Come, Mico, let us wait inside for Captain Ilbert to return and deliver his report. We need to put the pull noodles of shame on Leandra. She needs them. There we go. There we go. Confront Ramu at the striking tree. Yeah, we need to go do, we'll save it for the weekend. Sunday and Saturday are raid night where we just chomp the list of post
Either
AR.
that or corks.
Corks are good. I like corks. They're cheaper. Although giving you these 2 bright colored pool noodles for your horns would be fucking adorable.
I know. I'm half hoping that they would put them in the game, but I don't think they would.
A special helmet or a transmog, yeah. That'd be fantastic. With the first time I rolled a character, I was a dragon boy. I can't remember. I think I had the forward-facing horns as well. Or I had the ones that go super far behind the head. I think I picked my horns based on what would be the least inconvenient for sleeping.
If you pool noodle and Ara's horns and you toss them in a pool, do they actually float?
Possibly, but they'd be very grumpy.
Yes, draw it.
You gotta pull noodle the tail, too. go. Alright, Alpha nobody got. Captain Ilberd seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we have seen more than enough to occupy our time as is. Yes, the gator float. They would float like gators, yes. Oh, perfect. That's exactly how that would look. They keep giving us food. I don't eat. Fate join. Oh, fuck that. I'm out of here. God, this green bean is... His head just... It looks detached and floating above his body.
You should. It gives you stats and XP bonus.
No, I refuse.
Bitch.
There we go. Captain Ilberd, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us not that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Oh, he's fucking dead. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquired their information and the shipment routes. Go on. You will recall the flame we first identified as being the Ivy's employ. From him, we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary step of detailing all suspected of conspiracy. Detaining. Well, there were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that the needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that included those originating from House Fortam. He knew the precise route to that the caravan would take, and so he sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics. Well, that is one mystery solved, at least. But what of the Ivy? Were there any other are we any closer to prizing off his mask? What the fuck? I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers, available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider, then, that our investigation is known to barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. You mean to say that the agent is among Raban's innermost circle? Someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flames' establishment? It is the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand. To slip into a position of authority unremarked, and remain above suspicion all these years. Aye, I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the 3 grand companies, Uldaz was even more vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa Limensa and Gridania had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones, mind, under the same leadership. Only the banner was different. Not so the Flames. Uldaz's military was made up of disparate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal government in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Raban faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he had convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cost, there remained the small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed. And given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier than now, aye. The immortal flames have ever been caught between conflicting interests, the public and the private. Though the monetarists ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding, it was not out of charity that they did so, but simple self-preservation. Had Nail von Darnus's ambitions been any less than apocalyptic, you may be sure that they would never have risked supplying Raban with an army. It is but a wonder that they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. Returning to the present. Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, and only one of whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Pray continue your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, have the second attend to the unrest. The third can join the fourth in inspecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned in like manner to the other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Emmerich, informing him of our success in identifying the heretics' abettors. Hopefully, the information will be of some use to the Ishgardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I am aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me as the realm's stoutest champion. Jesus, I wish I could fucking read. Jesus Christ. As the realm's stoutest companion, 'tis only meet that you are present for the discussion. Oh, and the antecedent has already given her consent, lest you worry. Well, I guess we're gonna go play diplomat again. I'm only there as the cameraman, but still, I'm glad I'm there. Get to see a sassy, tactless Alphino again. Man, you know what, when you get these, you get a new president, and then there's all the new cabinet members and all the new who's and what's it, and then they go off and they're doing like foreign delegation stuff, and there's like a big meet of a bunch of world leaders, and then these newly elected assholes are butting into conversations they clearly don't belong in. That's what Alphino feels like. It feels like we're wrapped up in these political discussions, and Alphino just always has something to say, but like he's no reason to open his mouth. Imagine we're going to see more of that here. Like me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart, but until another path to her sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. Minfilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to ensure an alternate route. Until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I shall go on ahead to Gridania, in readiness for the coming council. Thank God we're getting out of this hellhole. Meet me at Nafika's altar, and we shall make our way to the Lotus Stand together. Okie dokie. Goodbye, Ilbird. I mean, Teleji Adeleji is being explicitly framed up by the narrative as the obvious bad guy. I just hope it isn't him. I just hope there's some kind of misunderstanding there, or, you know, we're being baited into thinking that Teleji Adeleji is evil here, you know. It just would be too on the nose for it to be him after all this time. Do we get to go chat with Kane Senna? We do! The Kanye cow necklace lady herself. Let's go. Shout out to Split Punch. Shout out to Juicy Cat Boy Hates Cats. I've never met a cat that likes cats, to be fair. Especially if I was a juicy cat boy, I would not like other cat boys. Oh, maybe I would. Who knows? Oh yeah, freaking Punch God. First time I was playing to get me. Am I talking to him? Hold on. Tendrils of Intrigue. I was pretty sure we were going this way. Who the fuck is this? Alright, whatever. I do this Camellia bussin' again. Cinnamon Buns. Nice, good names. That's a huge bitch. Nice. What a great name. Those are some good names. You've seen Punch God Silver? Oh man. First time I played through, I was doing crafting in Gridania, and I was running a route for wood chopping. And there was another guy named Punch God, and I kept running into him. And I think Fern was starting to run Monk, so I PM'd Punch God, and I was like, hey, are you interested in a date? My friend's a monk. I never heard back from him again. So sad. Punch God just completely ghosted me. He could have married Fern. My thanks for coming. When you are ready, speak with the conjurer yonder. She will show us to the lotus stand. Okie dokie. I knew that without needing to be told. Fucking idiot Alphino. He just has to boss you one more time. The Alliance leaders await you at the lotus stand. Will you be joining them now? Yes.
Why, Riyadh? Why?
Why not?
God damn it.
Force act.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Who?
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I'm sure that's a coincidence.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Holy mother of God, that armor. Oh.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
Who is this Giga Chad? Jesus Christ.
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader, not so his uncle.
I need to see a family tree to get this shit together.
So, young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
I wouldn't describe him as young, he's a goddamn tree. Did you see how thick his frown muscles are? Damn, dude.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartano dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it.
God.
If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the Ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
So things are moving in the Empire, which is interesting. And it definitely seems like the politics are looking that there is now an actual inevitability of re-invasion, which is interesting. It will not have escaped your notice that the nations of Eorzea are no nearer to being one of one purpose, despite their protestations of the contrary. Plainly, the threat of a resurgent Garlemald is not enough to stir them. The reason for this? Deep-rooted mistrust among the citizenry. The nation's leaders can come to all the understandings they like, but their unity means little and less to the common folk. Take the Laminsons, for instance. Though Admiral Merwib outlawed piracy over a decade ago, foreigners still picture the nation as a haven for grog-swindling, wooden-legged cutthroats. And likewise, the Gridanians are marked as hermits who talk to trees, and Uldan's scorned as swindlers who worship coin. Not that such sentiments are entirely without grounds, of course. Take that pillar of Uldan society, Teleji Adeleji, for example. But that is beside the point. The fact that people are wary of outsiders, whether they have cause to be or not. On that basis, one could argue that the conflict at Cartano is a necessary evil. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates the acquisition of Omega. In order to placate them, we present them something resembling warfare and thereby curb their appetite for full-scale conflict. But enough idle musing. Let us speak of a more pressing matter, the Ivy. Since we spoke at the Observatorium, Captain Ilbert has further shortened his list of suspects, and by happy coincidence, the one he deems the most likely candidate is likely come to Gridania. Who's this little monk? Adorable. The hunt nears its end. All that remains is to corner our quarry. Seek out the Ilbert near the Adder's Nest, and he will give you the particulars. Should there be any developments in Kurthus, you may be sure that I will send word without delay. In the meantime, I wish you success in apprehending the Ivy. Yeah, good luck us. Speak with Ilbert in New Gridania, which is not far from us. I'm curious to see where this goes. When there's a sort of whodunit scenario, it takes a long time to start feeling confident about predictions because you know everything you're being handed is a red herring until you finally have the discovery. Usually it's at the very end. So if we were to say, you know, in quotes, we caught Teleji Adeleji red-handed, I would still suspect that that had been planted by the real Ivy. It's going to take a lot for me to be convinced that whoever we apprehend is actually the person, you know. I feel like there's going to be multiple layers of framework that we have to get through, because this Ivy person is being set up as this super capable spy. They would not be so easy to find. We really have kind of just walked into this. We haven't really done much to earn discovering them. So the sort of power level of this spy is too high for us right now. I'm hoping it's not Teleji Adeleji. He's just center stage as obviously the villain, obviously the bad guy. I'm just hoping it isn't him. Anyone but him. Not that he's a good guy. It's just I don't want the obvious bad guy to be the obvious bad guy, right? My thanks for coming. Everyone thanks me for coming. You know, I like this. This is a good trend. Doubtless the commander has informed you, but we have unmasked the Ivy. I doubt this. From this point on, we must proceed with extreme caution. Papalimo is evil? I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Here we go. Listen well. The spy we have been seeking all this time is none other than Flame Marshal Aileen. Oh, good. Oh, God. Riley? I'm going to say Riley. Raban's second in command. Prior to joining the Immortal Flame, she was a mercenary of no small renown. They say her skill with a polearm had to be seen to be believed. Of Ishgardian birth, she is the highest-ranked foreigner in the Immortal Flames, barring the Flame General himself, of course. When he informed the Grand Company, Raban chose people based on their worth. Whence they hailed was no interest. Royale? I had a friend named Royale. I'd never seen it spelled that way, though. The Monitarists saw things differently, however. Having funded the enterprise, they reserved the right to reject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. And it was no secret that they did not favor foreigners, Ishgardians especially, after the way the Holy See forsook the Alliance. Yet the Monitarists did not raise so much as a murmur of protest when Royale was appointed to her post. Passing strange, is it not? Could it be that the Ivy has some hold over the Monitarists? Why would you randomly look over here? The suspense. We're known to be here too. Why would it be suspicious that we're here? Okay. But these revelations are secondary to our current mission. Of foremost interest to us is Rael's presence here now. As you may be aware, it is the duty of the Flame Marshal to command the Immortal Flames in the absence of the Flame General. While Raban attended the Council Alliance leaders, she should have remained in the Hall of Flames. Interesting. The woman has no business being in Gridania, yet here she is nonetheless, on some pretense. She's up to something, mark my words. Even as we speak, I have a dozen men trolling the Flames' records for evidence of Rael's guilt. But if we can catch her red-handed, we shall have all the proof we need. Which brings me to the plan. I have people watching the city gates, the airship landing, and the docks, every point of egress. She cannot leave without our knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until she betrays her true purpose. Can I rely on your eyes? Sure, why not? You have my thanks. Let us go then and take care of not to alert our quarry. Bye, Ilbird. Okay. Okay, nice. Sarcastic mannequin, nice name. The cinnamon buns again. Just hanging out in town. Oh, there are so many fucking quest markers, dude. Oh, there's Ilbird. There we go. What do you got? Rael is headed in the direction of the Blue Badger Gate with me. I've been targeted. Oh, here we go. Thought I was getting mugged. This would be an awful place to get mugged. Giant chicken. Am I even going the right way? Yes, I am. Oh no, what is this? Possessed potato. So Rael has entered the Carline canopy, meeting someone, perchance. Or it could be she means to board an airship. Pray look for her within. If she is not on the upper floor, try a landing area below. One of mine is stationed there. She may have seen something. Ephemy is her name, Jesus Christ. I shall remain here in case Rael reappears. Yes. Juicy Catboy hates cats. Found him. Nice. Love his hair, man. Do we actually see her in here? No. It'd be cool if we did. Yeah, potato jades. Such an unexpected pleasure. What brings you here? A social visit, you say? How pleasant. No, she didn't come this way. I've noticed every passenger and none bore any resemblance. Well, don't let me keep you. Sure, like there could be any number of places she's going. I mean, she seems resourceful. She would have to be. It's also possible that she's reporting to the dude and isn't the dude. Here we go. The fucking jades. Nowhere to be seen, you say? Are you sure she's not aboard an airship? She did not come back out either. Where in the seven hells should she have gone? Well, she's probably hanging out with fucking Miyun, I bet. The roost, how could I forget? Greetings, good sir. Might I interest you in some, oh god, Moontiu tonic? A cup a day imbues a man with great vigor, if you make my meaning. Perhaps another time, friend. That necklace. You are Shinobi of Doma. The woman you seek has left Gridania by way of West Shore Pier. She was attired as a merchant, but these eyes are not so easily deceived. You may wish to seek your search to the East Shroud. Rest assured that we shall continue to support you from the shadows. I want to cut of the profits, too. Thank the 12 for the Domans. If it were not for their unique talents, Rael would have disappeared without a trace. Give me that. So we're following her, but, like, we haven't seen anything to suggest that she is who we think she is. Well, my potatoes are gone. Well, that's a shame. There we go. What? Fucking naked cat boy? Every time. But is it a bunny boy? I can't tell. Here we go. Can I? Right there, I think is a good place to. There we go. We're not freezing our balls off for a change. That's nice. Hey, we'll pick up tomorrow. I'm gonna get some other work done. I gotta get a lot of shit done, so we're gonna go work on that. I had a good time. For those of you on YouTube, I'll see you in the next episode. For those of you on Twitch, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna get out of here. It is indeed time for me to get more work done. Thanks for hanging out, guys. It's very upskirt. I hope you like it. My goobs. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, same time, 2.5 hours ago tomorrow. Do a little bit more MSQ, see where we get to. I'm interested to see where this is going. It's one of these things where there is no prediction to be made, really. You just kind of, it's going to take you on the ride that it's going to take you on, and you just go from there. So we'll just see where it leads us, and I'll see you when we get there. Good night, Twins.